Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Dean.
And my name is Tyler.
And we got Neeko today. Now, I know on the last episode we were like, oh, do we talk about Neeko? Should we do a video? And I'm like, yeah, we're going to do Neeko. No champ review this week. I'm kind of feeling a little under the weather, and I don't feel like looking at a camera with a fucking bright-ass light in my face for a while, because who did we say we had? I can't remember what I don't think it was like Nocturne and someone else.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember. Oh, I think it was. Did we do J4 already?
Well, it was Jarvan. Okay,
yeah, J4 and Nocturne.
So even though there might not be that many changes, we're about to talk for like an hour and a half on those fuckers. So
always, every fucking time.
I always like to prioritize new things over reviewing it. We'll get to them eventually. But Neeko is out. They've been teasing it. I think the last time we heard about it was in the beginning of the year. Neeko is getting her midscope. So we got those changes. It's coming. It'll probably be coming next patch.
Yeah.
So yeah, but as always, guys, we like shouting out the YouTube. Come on over to According to Low Elo. Give us a follow. Check out the VOD of our giveaway stream. It was so much fucking fun. You can put it out in the background, put it on in the background, and just vibe with us. Leave a comment. Check it out. There should be, by the time this is up, the VOD of the first game should be up as well. So go ahead and make sure you go over there and check that out and give that a like as well. But yeah, guys, hit up the YouTube, hit up all the socials. We need some love for you. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I guess the only other thing I wanted to mention before Neeko is because there was the LS post you made about Milio, and
yes,
it was announced today that Milio and Yuumi will not be enabled for MSI,
which is a load of bullshit. But
so
they can't figure out how to make this shit work. So
let me read the actual tweet from LOL Esports. The following champions will be disabled during the tournament. Yuumi, and they said Yuumi's midscope isn't quite ready for pro play yet. So rather than risk having an untuned and disruptive champion, she will be disabled. Milio has yet to be enabled competitively, so he will not be playable during MSI.
Weird.
So is the Yuumi midscope a fail?
Kind of feels like it if she's not eligible for pro play. Like, it feels kind of like, well, what are we doing then? It's
so frustrating.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, what are we doing if she's not ready? Then why is she even out for anybody to play? I don't understand.
Because like the LS post you made, because when Pantheon got reworked, I believe he was like 100% pick banned, or he was just 100% banned that year at Worlds.
Fucking busted.com, dude.
He was kind of like a Zac situation, where he was like playable in 4 roles, but it also comes down to like the Gangplank thing when Gangplank got reworked. He was so unbelievably disgustingly broken that they fucked up. So they're just risking that, no one's playing Milio, so it's going to take time for a bunch of people, and then he's probably just going to get banned, blah, blah, blah. Like,
yada.
Why do we just not make champions then? Like, if we're not going to see him in pro play?
It does feel very strange. I got to say, it feels very weird that, like, here we are with these fucking champions, but, like, they're not available in pro play because they're not balanced. But, like, yeah, you guys can play your heart out on the live server though, and don't be mad if someone feeds their ass off because fuck it. It's like it's kind of a weird time, I gotta say.
So yeah, MSI starts in like 2 weeks. Should be exciting. But anyways, yeah, let's get on to Neeko. So I know most of you guys probably already saw like the videos and stuff. Let me actually go to Skin Spotlights just so we have.
Oh yeah, you got some
video.
Yeah.
I typed in skin spots, and that was very disgusting.
Ew.
It corrected
that is
that.
Actually gross.
Okay, but we just get a little visual going on here. But why don't you go ahead and tell me what her passive is now?
Okay, so This is funny. It's kind of like a champion review, but for Neeko.
Mm-hmm.
So her new passive is called Inherent Glamour. New innate. When Neeko is within 300 units of a non-epic monster, minion, trap, ward, pet, plant, or allied champion, she channels for 2 seconds to store their Shoma. After storing their Shoma, Neeko can click on her HUD to transform into that unit. Only one unit can be stored at a time and can clear out their Shoma to change targets. Removed, Disguise no longer breaks upon taking damage. Removed, no longer gains bonus attack speed or movement speed if her disguised targets are higher than hers. Cooldown reduced to 6 seconds at all levels from 25 to 10. I had no idea she even got movement speed.
Or attack
speed. Interesting.
So, yeah, I guess to note is the big thing, and they had already talked about this months ago. She can turn into anything except Dragon or Baron.
Right.
Pretty insane. I already know this is about to be the most frustrating fucking thing. I've seen videos of people playing on TikTok, and they just disguise themselves as a lane minion coming bot lane, and then all of a sudden there's a Neeko in your face.
That's pretty gross, actually.
I mean, it plays into the fantasy a lot more than just being able to turn into the champion.
100%.
So here, I got on the screen right now, turning into a raptor. Looks sick. So it doesn't break when she takes damage, right? Disguise no longer breaks upon taking damage. I think she has to use an ability, like an actual ability,
or an attack maybe.
Well, because like the video I'm watching now, she disguises herself as a raptor, and she auto attacks the bot, and it doesn't change.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool. I like that.
So let's see. Also the fact that it's so quick now, 6 seconds.
Yes, very quick instead of 25. Very, very quick. I like that.
And again, anything. She can disguise herself as a ward, by the way.
Anything.
I just feel like this is going to be... I mean, sometimes we even get fooled. Like, we'll be like, why the fuck is Ryze bot lane? And then all of a sudden, like, oh, no, it's... We'll forget there's a Neeko in the game. But now you're literally going to have to be second-guessing, like, everything. You see a Blast Cone, you see Scryer's Orb, you see the Honey Fruit. It's like...
Just attack it. Just attack it. Fuck it.
So, that's probably the biggest thing, but this is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, man, this is going to be a nightmare for pro play.
Oh, yeah. It'd be a way to set up like a happy bush. Can she turn into an an Ivern bush? Excuse me, I can't even fucking speak. An Ivern bush?
I guess what would his bush be described as? Is it a pet?
Let's find out.
I don't think so.
Ivern Law Wiki.
Because again, it says non-epic monster, minion, trap, ward, pet, plant, or allied champion.
It's just doesn't.
I doubt she can change into that.
It's just nothing. Okay.
But okay, so,
I guess the same thing as she could turn into Daisy though.
Mm-hmm.
She could be a Daisy.
Tibbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be nothing. I guess like J4's terrain as well.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
So
okay. I don't think it'd be a little weird if J4's Cataclysm can walk around.
Be kind of funny though.
All right, so moving on. Let's see. We got changes to her Q.
Okay.
Bloom base damage reduced to 35 from... Oh, they do it backwards, sorry. It was reduced to 35 to 135, and it was originally 40 to 140. So it's a little bit weaker. But the AP ratio is increased to 25% from 20%. And here's the big one. New effect now deals 30 to 70 bonus damage against monsters per bloom. So it's immediately already telling me they want Neeko jungle.
Yeah.
So I'm all about that. Usually whenever this is like a dead giveaway whenever they, and it's per pop, right? Because if I believe her Q, when it hits either champions or large jungle monsters, it does the 3 Otherwise, I think you have to like kill a minion with the first pop.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I think I don't remember currently if it pops 3 times if you kill one minion, or if you have to kill.
A second one.
Yeah, if it gets a pop for every kill or for every champion hit.
But yeah, as long as it's hitting a champion or a large monster, it'll do all 3 pops
Right.
without so. And then again, 30 to 20 or 30 to 70 bonus damage, magic damage to those. So I'm already about to be playing Neeko jungle, baby. Dude,
Neeko.
imagine just being bot lane and a fucking like red buff just comes out of the jungle at you.
Oh shit!
Be a little troll.
That'd be hella scary, dude.
But what the fuck is this?
Right. Okay. Let's see. Shape Splitter. Is that what it's been called before? Or did I get a
I
new
think
name?
so.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I never realized that. Okay. Shape Splitter. New effect. Can now recast the ability in order to send her clone to a new location.
Okay, I said it too early. That is the biggest fucking buff in the world. It was so frustrating that you can't control her clone.
Yes.
Like you're like, oh, this one is just running at me. I guess that's fake. Fucking stupid.
New effect. Clone now plays her Blooming Burst and Tangle Barbs, dance, joke, taunt, recall, and laugh animations and sounds. Okay. And new effect on hit now deals 50 bonus damage against monsters.
Oh baby, you already fucking know. Even more.
That's pretty gross.
More bonus damage to monsters. Man, they're really pushing the Neeko jungle.
It does give her some variety of where to go because, like, mid lane's an option, but it's not the best. She's not an assassin. She can do a lot of damage, but she's not an assassin, right? So she doesn't have the same. She's a burst mage. Like, I don't know how to describe her. She doesn't have quite the durability of a Syndra, but she has like an assassin style play kit, but she doesn't have the assassin style damage. So they like have to give her something, right? So if you can play her out of the jungle as a burst mage, that's something different. I don't know if it'll work well, but that's something different. It at least gives her a niche. And then obviously she can play around with her clone, kind of like Shaco, and put some creativity with that as well. So
I'm curious too, and I know Sorcery mentioned about crit Neeko. I would still be down to go like Rageblade Neeko just to get the double hit on her 3-hit passive.
sure.
The on hit would be good. Like attack speed Neeko. I like playing that shit.
Oh yeah, ARAM. It's like fucking give me like a Nashor's Tooth attack speed Neeko.
I think it would still be good. Man, just the bonus damage is gimme. All right, moving on to her Tangle Barbs. It's probably the ability that's getting changed the least. Yeah, Tangle Barbs. Base damage reduced to 70 to 210 from 80 to 220. And then AP ratio, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be increased. AP ratio increased to 65 from 60. Again, probably the least changed that we're reading here. This one is how does this ability work again? Doesn't it like extend?
Yeah,
based on
so
how many people it hits?
it doesn't extend based on how many people it hits, but it goes through everything it hits. It's not like Uction's
Uction? Right, okay.
Q, but if you throw it in a line, it hits everything in that line. It's like if you mixed like Uction's Q, or if you mix like Boomerang Blade from Sivir with Lux's Q.
Okay. If the spiral hits at least one enemy, it grows in size and its speeds. And its speed and root duration is
I forgot about
increased.
the speed too. Yeah.
Okay. It's cool.
So yeah, no, it's a fun little ability to use. I gotta say, it's it definitely can catch people off guard, especially if you're transformed as something, and then all of a sudden you just pop out, throw it, drop a Q right on their head, and then you get the auto attacks off. I mean, you can do some decent burst. I don't know if you can assassinate somebody, but you can do some decent burst. Maybe you follow up with a Pop Blossom or something to get the last little bit. Speaking of, cooldown on Pop Blossom, the ulti, is increased to 120, 105, 90, the ranks 1 through 3, as opposed to 90 at all ranks. The base damage is reduced to 150 to 550 from 200 to 650. And the damage AP ratio reduced to 100% AP from 130% AP. It's got a new effect, though. It now knocks up enemies for 0.65 seconds after channeling. Removed, it no longer shields her. I'm not even going to read the rest of it. It no longer shields her. So,
But it still does stun when it slams down.
yes.
I kind of like this. It gives a little extra utility, like this. I mean, 0.65 second knockup, but it's also gonna like. It kind of gives her that safety. I mean, sure, she would get a shield.
Yeah.
Was she get a shield when she jumped up?
Yes, so the hardest part about it was landing. Like, you would oftentimes use it kind of because you would get a shield and maybe stun somebody so you could run away. But, like, it was kind of difficult because you freeze yourself there, right? So you have a shield now, but, like, it doesn't really offer...
You're still immune to
Yeah.
getting CC'd or slammed around. But I like the ability now, the aspect that you CC everybody and catch them off guard better.
Right, yeah, it
Especially-
kind of didn't offer a lot in terms of the shield. So, like, yeah, instead, like, you know what, let's more... focus on the aspect of giving her crowd control, because that's kind of why this skill gets used as often as it does, the way it does. And then, yeah.
She's still, I'm assuming it's keeping the effect where it does not, if she's disguised, it does not show, let's see, winds up a spiritual essence over 1.5 seconds and highlights an area around herself which is visible to enemies unless Neeko is disguised. So I'm assuming it's keeping that. So you won't know. You're instantly just going to get popped up. You're going to see something like a minion walking towards you, and you're probably like, oh, shit, that's probably Neeko. But you're going to be immediately caught off guard.
Yeah, you will. You will be caught off guard for sure.
Man, I'm just thinking of, like, jungling her, and, like, I take my red buff, enemy jungler comes in, tries to fucking invade and think they're getting one of my buffs, and then, nope, it's just me.
No. You give him the Dikimbi Mutombo, right? If you remember those Geico commercials.
I do. No.
Not in my house.
So let's see. I wanted to go look at skin spotlights one more time, just to look at the video, how she's looking. I don't care about the skins. Here we go. I mean, this feels like what she should have been from the get-go. I'm curious as why.
I like the idea, though, of the original of, like, being able to transform to other champions.
I feel like, I don't know, it should have been more. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, okay. Yeah, because she never really caught on. She had a small stint as, like, as a support, I think, either last year or the year before that, but it wasn't, like, a very long stint, and it wasn't particularly great. You had to have it in the right hands. But, like, beyond that, she's an okay laner, which is why I think they're adding some jungle power to her. It's kind of like Nidalee is not a great laner. That's why she is played jungle, right? Kind of gives me Nidalee vibes, actually.
Oh man, so I'm reading the comments. Can't wait for Vandrel's video with a Neeko and a Viego. Like, there's gonna be some weird interactions.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. What about Silas stealing her ulti though? That's pretty disgusting, dude. That's actually disgusting.
This person said if I read her passive correctly, she can now stay disguised. Hold on, why the fuck did that video? Hold on, I'm reading this. She can, of course. Okay, there we go. She can now stay disguised even after taking damage or slowness, right? That's an insane upgrade to her current disguise, which pops after one auto attack. The ult change is really good. Okay, so yeah, she doesn't get her... That's the other thing. Like, her disguise is broken if you just hit her with an ability or an attack.
Yeah, I'm looking at, like, the top comment on LS's video. It says, Step 1, kill one small chicken. Step 2, disguise yourself as chicken. Step 3, wait for enemy jungler. Step 4, profit. It's pretty gross, except for the fact when the enemy jungler throws an AoE ability at the chicken camp and you get found out and hurt.
Yeah, I like this. This is a pretty good mid-scope. You know, usually they're crushing. Aside from Yuumi, which we mentioned earlier, Yuumi is just a lost cause. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do
problems on their own, so yeah.
This seems like a really good upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a hit, and hopefully it's enabled for pro play. Someday.
Yeah, and they're saying she's supposed to make it on patch 13.9, which is projected to be May 3rd. So you got a little bit less than a month. You got about 3 weeks till she should come out. I would expect on that patch that you should maybe play Ezreal now that he's buffed and just fire your Q at everything.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, I mean, that's still not even gonna break her disguise.
No, but at least you could damage her. She's not immune from damage. She's not Gwen. Like, I don't know. I think at first it's gonna create some havoc for sure, and I think that's why they moved some of her damage into her scaling, because if it was all base damage, it'd be too easy. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have really too much more to add to that, but
No, I mean, this is good insight. I'm excited to play this.
yeah.
Let us know what you guys think. Is she gonna be the most broken? Is anybody gonna play her just tank?
Ooh.
Tanko?
Okay, hold on. I think I see where you're going with that. Are you suggesting she's kind of like Tank Echo?
Oh my god. We're gonna Tyler's the only person that plays Tank Echo in the universe.
On ARAM, yep. Remember how gross he used to be in the jungle?
Well, yeah.
It's basically the same build, except there's better items now that synergize for like AP Bruiser.
You know what we should do? I'm having a great idea.
Uh-oh.
We should maybe don't use Tank Echo because it's already something you've been doing, but maybe we should come up with some crazy ass builds on certain champions, and we have to sell it to each other. Like, hey, this is why you should build this champion like this.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Back in the day, there was Tank Fizz jungle, like attack speed, some crazy shit, something that's viable. Maybe we can cook something up like that, or maybe we can get a bunch of the Discordians. I'm gonna call them Discordians.
Discordians. I like
maybe
it.
we can present it to them, and then they can oh, okay, like Shark Tank,
Right?
oh, this is do I get your investment in the AP Garen, Jackson?
Leave it up to the Discordians to vote.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. That's just something that popped in my head. But yeah, guys, that is it. Let us know what you think about Neeko. It should be coming out in like Tyler said, about 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be fun, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe, rate, review wherever you're listening or watching right now. Hit the link tree, join the Discord, come hang out with us. And we're looking forward to meeting new people and having fun with you all. So again, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, and keep an eye out in case there's any surprise streams over the weekend. Could happen. Might happen. Who knows?
Possibly, maybe. All right, guys.
Catch you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like the video and sub to the channel if you haven't already. Click right here to see the previous episode of the According to Low Elo podcast. Click right here to see the most recent gameplay video. Thanks again.